Regrets and failures. Have you ever did anything that you regretted? Do you have any regrets? Do you have any failures? They say failure comes in everybody's life. You know, everybody's gonna get the chance to feel the experience, the emotional roller coaster of failure. Have you ever failed before? Nobody wants to fail, but sometimes we have to fail in order to succeed. And it's crazy that a lot of people don't understand that. I done failed a lot of times before. I done failed. I got back up. I failed. I got back up. I failed. I got back up. Am I the only one? Regrets and failures. We all regret something. We all done something in our lives that we truly regret. And we all done something in our lives that we failed at trying to do. But a lot of people don't know how to talk about their failures, don't know how to talk about their regrets, the things that they regret in life. Do you have anything that you deeply regret? Do you think that that thing that you regret doing played a major role in your life and the way it turned out? A lot of us make bad decisions. A lot of us make good decisions. A lot of us don't make no decisions at all. Am I the only one? Can I talk to someone today? Can I communicate with a soul that needs to be communicated with because they truly deeply going through something because they regret a decision that they made in their life? You know, I can help you. I done overcome a lot of problems in my life. I done overcome a lot of situations. And maybe my overcome can help you overcome yours. How you doing today, Miss D-Lo? I am truly touching, reaching out to touch someone's life today in a special way that no other human being has ever tried to touch. Can I touch you for a second? How you doing? I can't touch you, Miss D-Lo. You married. I ain't trying to put hands on you. I ain't trying to touch you like that, you know. But emotional feelings and emotional roller coasters is is really like that's like the best experience in life. When you have them emotional ups and downs, you know, emotions. A lot of women have them. A lot of men have them. I am full of emotions. I am full of um, compassion. I cry from a distance. I can see somebody suffering and it just makes me cry. Am I the only one? Look at you looking professional. Okay? Okay now, like I supposed to. They say when you look good, you do good. And y'all know I try my hardest to not look like what I truly go through. Because a lot of people that look like what they going through, they have no respect for themselves. My mom used to tell me, I don't care, boy, if you broke, homeless, you ain't got shit to your name. Boy, every day when you get up, you go find you some clean drawers to put on, some clean socks. Because you never know when you're going to have an accident and they're going to have to cut off your clothes. And you have dirty drawers and socks on. People going to talk about you. Push that like button. In the day, ain't nothing wrong with a couple, you know, cousins. That's where a lot of people, you know, get their experience from. How do you say? They first encounters of a sexual experience being around their cousin. That's what y'all get for throwing all them damn kids in the same room together. Now, it don't happen like that all the time, but back in our days it did. It was naturally. It was bound to happen. One of those kids was faster than the rest. You know what I'm talking about. You know you done played house before. No, you done played house and you was the mama. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna be the mama. Y'all go in the room. It's time for y'all to lay down. You know what I'm talking about. Don't act like it. Regrets. We all regret decisions that we made when we was, adolescents. We was adolescents. We can't be faulted for that. If you fucked one of your cousins before the age of 12 years old, you cannot be faulted for that. And I cannot be faulted for what I did before age 12. How you doing? Push that like button. Thank you, Miss D-Lo. No, we got a small audience today. But that's okay. That is okay. You know what I'm about to do? Look, watch what I'm about to do. I'm about to tell my damn what I'm about to do. No, I haven't. But I am in a minute. I am. Damn show is. I'm eating live on this meal, on this live right here. I am. It's a surprise how I'm eating, what I'm eating, and how much I'm gonna eat. It's gonna be a surprise to y'all and me. But I'm finna eat. Because if you don't eat, you won't be able to survive, right? And I haven't ate nothing. Last night, I cheated myself. I ate a bag of kettle popcorn. What else did I have with that kettle popcorn? I had some kettle popcorn. What did I have? What did I eat last night? Whatever I ate, it was right up here somewhere. I just grabbed it, smacked on it, and fell asleep. I ate some kettle popcorn. I just ate a bag of kettle popcorn. Now that I think about it, I ate that bag of kettle popcorn and fell asleep. Man, I ain't had nothing but, and I told myself, this is a bowl of corn. I'm eating corn for dinner. Because that's what it is. It's one bag of corn, popcorn is one kernel of corn. So I had a kernel of corn for dinner last night. That's all I had. Yep, that's what I had. I had a corn and some vitamin C. I drunk me some vitamin C. You need to drink your Ensure then. I ain't had, you know what? I don't know. That ain't Ensure. That's the cheap version. Ensure better. That version right there fuck my stomach up. I don't like that. Ensure don't do my stomach like that. So I don't know. I'm praying for some food stamps. I got like 2 more days. Get past the first, I can find me some food stamp. I'm gonna give me some Ensure. I gotta really write a list of some stuff that I need. I'm out of a lot of stuff. I need some sodas. I need some Ensure. I need some potato chips. You know, they only sell like 2 types of potato chips. The rest of them is snacks. They snacks. They not potato chips. I just realized that Cheetos is not potato chips. Those are snacks, Cheeto snacks. So I had to question myself, what the fuck am I eating? What is inside of Cheetos? What makes them a snack? And when I seen the process of how they create and make Cheetos on YouTube, I said I never put that shit in my body again. I never eat that shit again. I would never eat that shit again. Am I the only one? See, y'all gotta start looking at the process of the foods that y'all eat. If you see how they make cereal, your favorite cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, look up on YouTube how the process What is the process plant of making cinnamon toast? You would never eat that shit again. The same way I seen the process of making McDonald's chicken nuggets, I ain't never ate them motherfuckers again. I ain't never ate a burger from McDonald's. When I seen the process of how they make their hamburgers, I'll never ate that shit again. Sometimes, in order for you to have a comprehension of certain type of things or what you're doing, for you to comprehend what you're putting in your body, for you to understand what you're eating, sometimes you gotta study this shit. And once you study it and realize that it's some bullshit, if you smart, you ain't gonna do that shit no more. You gonna be like, no. Every time you think about eating that shit, you're gonna think about the process of making that shit. You're gonna be like, no, I don't want that shit. Am I the only one? Oh, Lord, no. You see how Cheetos is made? Jed, how you doing, Jed? I saw the process of making imitation crab meat. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. But you know, that shit ain't even real, man. That is tofu. Scientific GMO. Yeah, that's genetic modified. That's modified food. You know, corn is a genetic modified food. You know that, right? It's scientifically genetically modified in a laboratory. Corn is not real. Where did it originate from? The Caucasus Mountains. You know they use corn to trick the Indians. That's what they got off the boat with. A big old they called it a tin, a bucket full of corn, and they tricked the Indians. The Indians didn't know what the fuck it was. They were just astonished because it was yellow. They're like, "What's that?" They like, "Oh, this is corn. You know what this is? Look here." They set a fire, and they put a big kettle on there, set some water in there, start boiling the water. They put the corn inside of the boiling water. They let it boil. They let it boil. They let it boil. They let it boil. Then they took all the corn out, the steamed corn, and they started passing out. They let them eat it like fruit. They're like, "Oh, hot fruit. Sweet corn. Hot fruit. Delicious." He said, "Yeah, man. It's also something else. Look at the juices of the corn inside the barrel." They took the corn juice out, and they gave it to him. Sip it. Corn whiskey. Ooh. They started getting drunk. I said, "Oh yeah, it's one more trick corn do. Look here." They took a kernel of corn and they threw it in the fire under the kettle. And it started popping like popcorn. Pop, 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 pop. Then they start pulling their muskets out and shooting all the Indians. Pop, pop. Yeah, popcorn, motherfucker. Pop, 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 pop. And that's how they got on land. Come on, rest of y'all, come on off the boats. And that's how the Pilgrims got on the land of America, using corn. Tricked the shit out of them Indians, fucked them up. Like, y'all never heard of the story how the Pilgrims tricked the Indians and got on land? Yeah, that's how they got them, with kernels of corn. That's exactly how the Pilgrims got on American soil. They came waving the white flag with a bucket of corn, two pretty white girls with corns under their titties, and they was just dangling. And it was the chief of Indians talking to the chief white man. Chief white man. And he had the two pretty white girls with the titties with the corn on it. We come with fruits and offering. We come in peace. That's how they came. Tricked the shit out them Indians. How I know? Because I'm an Indian. I'm a Choctaw. That's how the story was told to us, how they tricked us. How they got close to us. They can't do nothing to you unless they can get close to you. You know what I'm talking about? Got up under us. Got us drunk with that corn whiskey. And killed our ass. Started killing us. That's what happened. Y'all don't know how this land was, how they even got on it, huh? That's exactly how they got on this land. Don't let me be the bearer of good news. American history. It's dark and it's bloody, but it's history. His story. His story. That's how he did it. His story. Remember that. pulled up and stole my goddamn video, bumping that bullshit. Nigga, 60 years old, bumping that dumb ass. Why they be doing that shit? I can't stand that type of rap music. I'm gonna have to start my live over. They just stole that motherfucker. You see how YouTube... Motherfucker come up here, just got a brand new truck. They every day up here trying to get a damn radio fixed on. Put all that bullshit in the truck.
You don't stay about my hustle. People ask me what I've been doing. I'm living a dream. Used to serve my yacht or wet, fresh up off of the DGB. Don't play with the Scorpio, cause I sting. I clean you up and make you cry.
Motherfucker bumping, bro.
Huh?
Motherfucker sound good.
Thanks, man.
So you having problems with it?
Huh?
You having problems with it?
Nah.
No?
They're gonna get a bigger stereo on
Oh, you finna put the bigger screen on it? How much bigger?
it. About 3 inches more, about this big.
Okay. Yeah.
Fucking huge.
That's funky, bro.
I know, it's too much.
That motherfucker funky.